Pili. Okay. Subleka Papa. What happened, Subleka Papa? How many types of strains are there? Huh? Subleka Papa, nothing you said. Come on, Papa. How many types of strains? Very good. What are that? Huh? Very good. Very good. What are the expressions? Setali. Delta H by H. Okay, okay. Ah. Then what is that? Another one is what? Tangential. X by H. Very good. What is the tangential? Hmm? Uh, okay, fine. Strain. Strain. Okay, stress so strain. Which one is cause? Which one is effect? Amma? What? Sorry, I didn't get. Strain is effect. Okay. My stress and strain. Which one is cause? Which one is effect? I'm asking. Amma. Correct. Strain. Very, very good. Very good. Okay. Suppose wait, small questions only, silly questions. Where I was stopped actually, sorry, please tell me. Thermal force, about thermal force, I said or not? Thermal force, thermal stress, the two. Eh? No. Yes, sir. Okay, then thermal force. What is the expression for finding thermal force? F is equal to, F is equal to by A alpha delta T. Very, very, very good. Okay, these people then very good. Thermal stress means by yeah, A term will not be. So thermal stress is independent of what? Thermal force is independent of what? Length amma. Thermal stress is independent of what amma? Area amma. Am I right or not? Am I right or not? Allah. Hmm. Now I got the board. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, thank you. Hmm. Okay, the ratio between thermal strain, bulk sharing strain, and what is that bulk strain is nothing but please come up, please. My transverse strain is said or not change in radius by initial radius delta r by r. Ramya? Okay, fine. Now one more point, Amma. This point also please try to write. The ratio between longitudinal strain and shearing strain and what the bulk strain is equals to. Otherwise, I don't like this. Sharing SHEAORING sharing strain is equal. Suppose you know longitudinal strain is no need to do something but twice, that's it. 2 into bulk strain is equal to 3 into longitudinal strain. Therefore, finally, is equals to, please, first. My thermal stress over na. Now, suppose a long wire you can take. Suppose, listen. A long wire, suppose, suspended vertically. Okay, means just don't write, just see. Vertically, a long wire is suspended vertically. Is suspended what? Vertically. Due to its own weight, elongation will happen or not. Means suppose you only just hold your hands like this and just you're standing, means automatically here tensional force will be produced and you should be what, some force will be pulls down because of own weight also pulls down. Am I right or not? Am I right or not? Because of this one, some elongation will be happens. Okay, elongation will be happens. That elongation is equals to what? Simply write down. Let me arrange this out. Let me arrange. Where is the eraser? Yeah, please write down. Write down. Elongation of, otherwise wait. A long wire suspended vertically. A long wire, a long wire, a long wire suspended vertically can elongate due to its own weight. Due to its own weight. Next point. Next point. Next, okay, in that only down right. Equation of wire equation for elongation. equation of elongation. Otherwise, equation to get this. Why it's the equation? No. Elongation. Elongation of wire. Elongation of wire. Elongation of wire due to its own weight. Due to its own weight. Own weight. Due to its own weight. E is equal to what is that expression number? L square means mm. Mass into volume. Listen. Mass they given a weight. Mass how to write? Density into volume. Am I right or not? Listen how we got. So volume is nothing but what? Area into length. Am I right or not? So we substitute that one. Then what you will get simply in L square rho G by X modulus 2y. Next. Where L is nothing but what? Length of the wire, amma. Where L is length of the wire. L is length of the wire. Rho is density of the wire. G is acceleration to the gravity. Y is, what is that? Y, ayo, Young's modulus. It's not there. Young's modulus. E is, yeah, E is what we have to call elongation. A change in length, whatever may be. So E is directly proportional. CM density is constant, acceleration due acceleration due to the gravity is constant, Young's modulus is constant, 2 is the number, it is also constant. So directly what we can write, E is directly proportional L square. Next step. Write on. First of all, you write on these things. E, what is L, what is rho, what is Z, what is Y. First. E is equal to L square rho G by 2y, where L is length of the wire. Rho is density of the wire. G is acceleration due to gravity. Y is Young's modulus. E is elongation. So from here, E is directly proportional. So E1 by E2 is equal to L1 square by L2. That's it. Okay. So actually, listen, Amma. Few more relations we can frame by using this. Ma, బాబు వచ్చాడా అప్పుడే అయిపోయింది స్కూల్ ఎంత చూడు టైము ఆడుకోమన్నాను పాలు ఇచ్చే ఓకే హలో హలో యా ప్లీజ్ అమ్మా now simply different cases we can frame amma by using this one. Means actually density, these all things we can substitute, then we will get, listen 1 minute. Suppose they will ask water maybe that one, please. You know basic one, what is that? It's weight mg. means force by, okay, sorry, what is that? Elongation E is equal to, elongation E is equal to, any expression we can or not, any expression we can or not means simply mg is equal to what we know, mg is equal to, mg is equal to, wait, mg is equal to, already I gave force, F is equal to y a alpha delta t for change in temperature, otherwise y a alpha delta L also we can or not, we did or not thermal expansion. So here in place of elongation means what is that? Elongation is delta L only now. So E is equal to what? mg by ya, mg by what? Ya. So mg is nothing but what here? Amma, don't copy. See how to see these all things. You have to see. 1 minute, amma. ఎక్కడ సర్వీసా సార్ అయిపోయిందా స్కూల్ టైం ఎంతండి పోతే టైం కదా సార్ వెళ్ళండి సార్ so listen, so m is nothing but what? Density into volume by g. Listen how we are doing very clearly, carefully. Y into a, am I right? Means you know this formula means how much useful this one's, check it, that's it. Rho is equal, other E is equal to, rho means what rho means what? Area into length only na. Generally such rho, m into v, that only rho we took, rho v took. V is equal to what? Length into volume, length, area into length by y into a. So here what we going to cancel? A going to be cancelled. Sometimes means area means what you can write from here, what we can write? Area is nothing but pi r square only na. A here m constant, g constant, y constant means a pi r square, area of cross section pi r square only na. So elongation is inversely proportional to r square. You can write that one also. Elongation is inversely proportional to pi r square amma. Pi is constant, that's why r square we can write or not. So E1 by E2 is equal to what? R2 square by R1 square we can write or not. So it depends amma, okay, like that. You have to check. Okay, fine, please. Anytime they may ask me for same material. Same material means what? Density is constant. Don't forget, okay? If density is constant, then these all things. Okay, fine. Hi, I've been the schooler. Good boy. సరే నేను క్లాస్ చెప్పుకొని వస్తానే, తర్వాత నువ్వు సైకిల్ తొక్కు పోయి. నాన్నమ్మ పాలు ఇస్తారు, పాలు తాగిస్తారు, ఓకేనా? పోరా బయటికి మొదటి ఇవన్నీ తీసుకుని వచ్చి నాన్నమ్మ పెట్టమని చెప్పు. ఒప్పుకుంటావా? ఏం ముగించే? వెరీ గుడ్ బాయ్. ఓ బాయ్ బాయ్. నూడిల్సా? నోరు మూసుకొని పోరా. పోరా అంటున్నానా? క్లోజ్ ద డోర్. Close the door, I said. Hello, sorry for the interruption. One idiotic fellow, one stupid fellow came. Very nonsense fellow, nuisance fellow. One fellow is there here. He's almost rowdy fellow. That's why I hate that boy. Okay. Okay, fine. So point wise, we please try to write two wires made up of two wires made of same material. Two wires made of same material having lengths L1 and L2 and radii R1 and R2 and R2 are subjected to the same force. Then the ratio of elongations E1 by E2 is equal to L1 by L2 into R2 square by R1 square. Next. Two wires. Completed. Two wires of same material, same having lengths L1 and L2 and masses M1 and M2 are subject to the same force. Then the ratio of their elongations L1 square by L2 square into M2 by M1. Just simple. Here see L1, L2 lengths R1, R2 radii. Otherwise, same force we have to apply. Same force, same material. Means what density is constant. Same material. Two wires. Same material. Here what? Same. L1, L2 are lengths. L1, L2 lengths. M1, M2 mass of the wires. Same force we should apply. They are made with what? Same material. Then what? L1 square by L2 square into M2 by M1. Next. Two wires same again. What is that? Same material and what is that? Same volume, same material. Right now, two wires of same material and same volume having area of cross sections A1 and A2. Having area of cross sections A1 and A2 are subjected to the same force. Then the ratio of their elongations E1 by E2 is equal to A2 square by A1 square. Same material. Volume constant. A1 and A2 are what? Area of cross sections. Same force. Area of cross section. CS, I write cross section means C by S only. In one words, like this I am writing means what? Cross section. That's it. Okay. Please don't forget. C/S. Next what? Same force. Then what? E1 by E2 is equal to A2 square by A1 square. Next. Two wires of same material and same volume. In place of area they gave radius R1, R2. Then what is that? See here only write down. Write down. Here only write down, please. My pen is not writing. What happened, Amma? Okay, okay. Sorry, it's right. Right. R to the power 4 square, because A2 square means what, Amma? Pi R2 whole square only, na? Pi square again constant, that's why. R to the power of 4 only, that one always. By, sorry, R2 whole power 4. R1 whole to the power of 4. A2 means R2. R2 square. Whole square there, now that's why square of square, nothing but what, 4. R2 square is. Next. Next. When a body of mass m and density dB, when a body of mass m and density dB, density of the body dB or rho b, your wish, is suspended from a wire, its elongation is e. When it is in air, okay, it's completely, when it is in air, em elongation, it's completely immersed. It is completely immersed in a non-viscous liquid of density liquid of density dl. Then its elongation is el or e dash, you can take, it's better, e dash, in liquid. Now the ratio of e dash to e is equal to 1 minus density of liquid by density of body. That's it. Okay. Density of means relative density of, this is nothing but relative density only. Density of liquid by density of, okay, actual density of body by density of water at 4 degrees centigrade is nothing but what? Relative density. But with respect to this liquid means dl you have to take. That may be water, oil, whatever may be the form. Fine. Two wires. Next point. Two wires of same length. And same radius have Young's modulus y1 and y2 suspended by same force, then the ratio suspended by same force. Okay, what is that? E1 by E2 is equal to Y2 by Y1. y2 by y1. Okay. Put star mark, amma. In parallel series combination like this one also. Two wires of, put star mark next point. Put star marks and write down. Two wires of same length and radius are joined end to end. Okay, like this you can otherwise see one wire, another wire, okay, two wires, okay, like this, okay, end to end. Wait, end to end, unloaded, unloaded. Unloaded. If Young's modulus, Young's moduli, if the Young's moduli y1 and y2 of the materials of wires, Young's moduli of wires of the wires y1 and y2, and the effective and the combination behaves as a single wire. Then Young's modulus is y is equal to 2y1 y2 by y1 plus y2. No, this is one y. This is another y. Two wires sum, okay. L1 is equal to L2. R1 is equal to also R2 they given us. So actually different color means fine. Otherwise do one thing. One is what blurred and the one is what like this. My radius also same means area of cross section also should be same only. Okay, fine, like this. Up to here one length and then same. Okay, yes. These two Young's modulus y1 they given, y2 they given. These two combined gives a single wire effect. So what is that? Series combination. Y is equal to what? 2y1 y2 by y1 plus y2 series sum. Just like spring sum. Spring combination how it would be like that one. Series. Don't forget. Just like springs. So parallel means what? Y1 plus y2 by 2. I think so. You have the idea. If it is parallelly connected means what? Next, for parallel combination. For what is that? Two wires same length like this. Oh, sorry. One is what? One wire, another one is like this. Parallel, write down this one also. Parallel. Y1, Y2. Okay, L1 is equal to L2, R1 is equal to R2, everything. So Y effect is equal to what? Y1 plus Y2 by 2m. This is what series combination. This is for parallel combination. This is for series diagram. This is for what? Rod only, amma. This one at model what I am drawing that one. Oh. Springs also same amount, don't forget. Okay. For springs means what? K1, 2, K1, K means that is little bit different. What K1, K2 by income, but here. Okay, fine, do it. Later I will tell you. Anyhow, that one also will come some. Let's do it. Completed? Completed? No, over means like, wait. Third over. Now, in vertical circular motion, maybe people heard about one thing. What is that? See, just see. Just see the like this. Okay, like this one, vertical circular motion is there. Okay. Okay. My vertical circle already you know this one. Okay. At topmost point here, what is the tension? At the bottom point, what is the tension? You know or not? At the bottom, root over. What is the minimum velocity to complete a loop, amma? Root 5 GL velocity. Tension T is equal to what? 6 mg. Am I right? Here at topmost point to complete one rotation means root over. What is the minimum velocity? Root GL. And tension is equal to what? 0. Am I right? Am I right or not? These points you remembered or not? You remembered or not? Hello? Means actually, amma, one string will be, means here one string will be there, we suspended like this, means it will be rotates along the vertical circular motion. You have the idea or not, amma? Tension at the bottom, TB. Tension at the top, TT. Okay. Okay, we will go to see now. Wait. Ma, listen. Suppose a block of mass M is suspended by a string, amma. Okay, or wire. Okay, of length what L, and in a uniform means it has what uniform cross section area, some A. Okay, one end will be okay. Just here we kept our other one fixed amma. Now another one is suspended by what amma? A rigid support. This one suspended by block. Another one is what suspended by a rigid support. Rigid means screw, bolt. Otherwise, water may be center actually. With bolt we suspended like this. Okay now is rotated in vertical circle. Suppose the elongation of the wire when the mass is at the highest and lowest points. Elongation of the wires at highest point and lowest points. What they're asking us simply here. What is the elongation? Elongation at the bottom point. Elongation of what? Topmost point. Okay. Okay, they're asking them. Okay now. Okay or not? Now tension in wire general expression. What is that, amma? Tension in wire, amma. T1 is equal to what? T1 is equal to what? Already it's their values, but general expression is what? Centripetal force will be X. Centripetal force FCM. Here also centripetal force what? C means what? MV square by L. Radius is R. That's why. T1 is equal to mg plus means what? Free body diagram. I think so. You know, mg will be X vertical downward sum. Here what? Tension T1 plus FC. So T1 is equal to what? mg minus FC. Sorry, T1 is equal to what? Tensional force 6 mg. Directly we can why these all things, dabba things already you know everything. So listen, for what purpose with these all things? Wait, time waste. Directly means it's over. My elongation expression what amma? Please come and tell me. FL by AY only tali. FL by AY or not? So here F is nothing but what am at bottom point. At the bottom point, what is the F? tension at bottom point into length by area of cross section into X modulus. Am I right? At bottom point, what is the tensional force? What is the tensional force, Talli? Arey, what the tensional force? 6 mg only, na? Just that's it. 6 mg. L by A you can write. Over. Topmost point, come on. Tension at top into L by A. So, elongation there is equal to what? 0. Okay. 0. The topmost point. Tt is equal to 0, that's what. So, ratio they are asking means E1 by E2. So, ratio they are asking means, suppose they gave some tensional value means we can't do anything. What we have to do, Amma, simply just a ratio, how to do? E2 by E1, do it, that's it. Nothing else more than that. Okay, shall I go to next board? So here Tt is 0, that's why 0. Shall I go to next board? Ma, tension at any point theta is equal to what, Amma? At any point T theta is equal to what is the expression? I gave Amma the type of expressions for people. You remembered or not, I don't know. Tension at any point theta, velocity at any point theta. No, I gave or not. Means whatever may be the point, you can substitute, that's it. Okay. What we got? Yeah, Kanishka, check and tell. Hello? Papa there or not? Okay, fine. Next. Next, listen. Rigidity modulus. N is equals to, put star mark and write down. Rigidity modulus. N is equal to tangential stress by shearing strain. F by A into shearing strain is what? Theta. So F by A theta. Where F means what? I think so. No, force A is area of cross section. Theta is what? Shearing stress. N is what? If for N for if N is low for wire, then it can be twisted very easily. Example, what? Phosphor, bronze, wire. Okay, leave it. Those things, no problem. The last problem, that's important. Next, very high means what? Means what? Low means low rigidity modulus wires we are going to use generally. Compass, galvanometer, in that needle, just for the needle purpose, we are going to use them. Okay, now? Okay. Rigidity modulus is equal to what is that? Simply F by rigidity modulus, like eta you write, it's better. N not like this is better. This is the symbol actually. Eta, eta, eta. What we have to call eta. If eta is low, eta is low. Why? What is that? Twisted very easily. If eta is very high, means what is that? What we have done? Very difficult to rotate them. Very difficult to means say just rope. Must see here. Means how you people will feel means just one rope you suspend like this. Okay. Here one stick something. Now you are rotating like this, like this, like this means just you leave it. How it will be? Clockwise. You are rotated clockwise means when you left after that what anti-clockwise it will comes. That's it. Rotation means twisting. Twisting. That's it. Okay. No? Twisting. Fine. Now, a rod of length L, next point. A rod of with rigidity modulus, what I gave my F by, what I gave expression eta is equal to 1, please tell me. F by A theta. Am I right? F by A theta. Correct one? Yeah. Suppose if F is equal, A is equal to L square means what will happen? F is equal to L square means what will happen? Shear stress. Theta is equal to what? Change in length by, suppose for example, theta is equal to delta L by L they given. At that time, how to substitute? Just in place of theta, you do it. So, F by, means, there means fine. Otherwise, delta L by FL by A delta L. Otherwise, sometimes, what is the change in length? Those all things you people have to finish. Fine. A means L square also. L square you can write FL by A delta L. A sometimes L square you can write area. So it depends some. Okay, these all are what different forms you can apply it. That's it. Based upon the question. A rod of length L. A rod of length L. A rod of length L and radius R. Radius R fixed at one end. Fixed at one end. If the other free end is a rod of length L, Subhalekha, a rod of length L and radius R is fixed at one end. Okay. If the other free end is twisted through an angle theta, then the angle of shear means what? Shades angle of shear theta, sorry, pi. Angle of shear pi. See on board I wrote now that pi. Angle of shear pi is given by listen amma, one small diagram amma. See once amma, one end of the rod, okay, like this it's there. It is suspended like this. Radius is what? R. Actually, initially it's there like this. Now what we did means we twisted them. We twisted. Okay. We twisted means what will happen? It will be, see, it will be is that midpoint you have to come in midpoint, no. Midpoint means ding 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 ding. Okay. Okay. So we twisted now. We twisted means So this is what radius R L length actually. Length L. Okay. The radius. This is nothing but what R. R. And this one is what pi. This pi share. Okay. And it makes some angle theta. Listen. Now, what we have to write, this is radius. R theta, C. R into C. R theta. R theta is equal to length into pi. See side by side. Very important relation. Many times we ask them question. R theta is equal to L pi. Then pi is equals to, I think so, you people, your wish. Pi is equal to what? R theta by L, something. Pi. Next. Okay. Next. Time up or what? Up to what time, Mama? I don't know. Your school timings. 5:30. Now what? 4:30. 5:30. Now what's time? 4:30. Almost. 4:10. Above 1.5. Okay, then write down for only 1 hour. Okay. Amma, I won't take more time up to 5 o'clock only. I take Amma. Okay. Please, write down. One end of. One end of the rod is fixed. Amma. One end of the rod. One end of the rod is fixed. One end of the rod is fixed. The other free end is twisted through. One end of the rod is fixed. Okay. The other free end is twisted through an angle theta. Twisted through angle theta. Twisted through an angle theta by applying a torque tau. By applying a torque tau means turning effect. Which force will produce torque only, na? That's why. One end, right on turn squares, right on. One end of the rod is fixed. The other free end is twisted through an angle theta by applying a torque tau. By applying a torque tau. Then the work done on the rod. Then the work done on the rod or energy stored in the rod is W is equal to half into tau means what? Torque into what the angle they suspend means they rotate theta. Twisted angle. This is what? Work done on the rod or energy stored in the rod. Torque. Angle twisted. Twisted angle simply. What is that? Twisted angle. Enough. Twisted through an angle theta. Twisted an angle theta. Twisted an angle theta means that's all. Yeah, fast. Next. Okay. யாரு அது என்னாச்சுடா பாபு தருணாப்பா எல்லாரும் நல்லா இருக்கா இல்ல but I won't take more time. I said now very clearly for you people. By 5 o'clock only I am going to leave you people. That's it. Okay. Fast. Don't. I won't take 5:15. Just 5 o'clock. By 5 o'clock only I am going to leave. That's it. That's it. Now, don't talk. Don't talk. Next. Next. I think how it will be. No, I will little bit. I have to go somewhere. Torsion of cylinder. Right on. 5:15. I can't, Amma. Torsion of a right up. When one end of cylinder, when one end of cylinder of length L and radius R okay, otherwise wait, I must simply we will do like this. Wait. Tau is equal to at last only what is tau, what is E eta means rigidity, modulus of rigidity. We will give now by these all things. 4 pi pi to L. Where write down? Tau. Simply write down. Restoring force. Restoring torque, sorry. Restoring torque. Restoring torque. Eta. Modulus of rigidity. Pi. Twisted angle. Twisted angle. L. Length of the rod, cylinder. Length of the cylinder. R. Radius of the cylinder. Tau means what? Restoring means torsion of cylinder is nothing but what? To calculate restoring torque. Okay, this is the expression. Restoring torque is equal to pi eta r power 4 pi by 2L. That's it. Next. Bulk modulus. K is equal to what, amma? Volume stress by volume strain. Amma, write down. Bulk modulus. Next point. Bulk modulus. Bulk modulus. B is equal to, K. Bulk modulus K. K is equal to, okay, volume stress by volume strain. Volume stress by volume strain. I think, time పోరా పోరా బాబు అమ్మ 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 హలో మనీ లేదు తెచ్చేసి అరే హిట్వేక్ ఆడుకోనన్నా పోయి నేను 5 o'clock వస్తాను వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్ నా గిలానేనా నేను క్లాస్లో నాన్న క్లాస్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు రావద్దని చెప్పాను బయటికి కొడేస్తాను హెట్రిక్ పో బయటికి ఇప్పుడు ఫెలో వాల్యూమ్ స్ట్రెస్ బై వాల్యూమ్ స్ట్రైన్ Change in volume. Volume stress means what is that, Amma? Amma, volume stress means what is that? Volume stress means what is that, Amma? Pressure only, na? What we said? Atmospheric means outside. What is the pressure we are applying? That only we said or not? External pressure we said or not? Huh? Yeah. So stress means what? Pressure by strength change in volume by volume. So PV by delta V. That's it. అరే నా ఏమైందమ్మా టైం ఎంత ఇంకా టైం 5 o'clock అవ్వలేదు ఎందుకు అవైపోతున్నావు ఆడుకునే ఇంకా వెళ్ళు ఇడియట్ టైం అయిపోయింది ఏడుస్తాడు వెస్ట్ వెళ్ళు అమ్మా 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 యా నెక్స్ట్ okay bulk modulus means what the ratio of what by forget volume stress by volume strain please whatever do it copy it hello yeah fine please no write down fast that boy coming and disturbing fine please I send outside no if a block of coefficient write down if a block of coefficient of cubical expansion if a block of coefficient of cubical expansion gamma is heated through a rise in temperature theta raise in temperature of theta raise in temperature of theta the pressure to be applied on it to prevent its expansion P is equals to prevent its expansion P is equal to K gamma theta where P is nothing but what amma pressure okay gamma is nothing but what amma cubical expansion theta is nothing but what amma raise in temperature K is nothing but what amma bulk modulus okay once again if a block of coefficient of cubical expansion gamma is heated through a rise in temperature of theta the pressure to be applied on it to prevent its expansion P is equal to K gamma theta. Gamma is nothing but what already I gave cubical expansion amma coefficient of cubical expansion. Theta is nothing but what rise in temperature. K is nothing but what bulk modulus. Right on that side. Bulk modulus. Okay. Next, when a rubber ball of volume V, when a rubber ball of volume V, when A rubber ball of volume V. Bulk modulus K. Bulk modulus K is taken in a depth H. Is taken to a depth H. Depth H. Wait. H plus. Depth H in a water. In a water. In a water. Then decrease in volume. Then decrease in volume. Delta V is equals to rho GH rho GH by K into V. Rho GH V by K. Rho is nothing but what? Density of material. Rho is density of material. Array, by 5 o'clock, please remind me, Roy. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult for me to engage that time to my kid. Just cry. He will cry. Density of material. Next. Isothermal bulk modulus of